Hey guys, it's Charrua 101. I got tagged the other day by JB6481. He says, tag you're it, pay it forward. Had a long week, been working real tough, and he just texted me back and he said something about SeanxLONG's. So I regularly I try to check out everybody's videos and stuff like that, because there's a lot of videos, man. The community's big, but I try to check out the smaller guys, the up and coming guys, and leave little comments and stuff. Not that I'm anybody in this community. I kind of see more I'm like the outcast, maybe. Yeah, I appreciate that I'm one of the old gangsters and stuff like that. I've been in it now for quite some time now, actually, and I'm more like the outcast. Some guys like me, some don't. There's nothing I can do about that, when I had that downfall, with Loot Thug, things went a lot of ways, Again, everybody's got their opinion. I don't really care for it anymore. I don't really go on it as much. I try to put up my stuff. I got a lot of stuff I'm finishing up, so, I try to do what I can. Alright, but I'll get to the point, I want to tag 5 people. It was real difficult, because actually after that incident I had, I actually made friends with this one individual that, just a misunderstanding, but all in all, man, I think we're real good friends. We'll probably get to see each other eventually. I think he's gonna come down to Disney, and hopefully I can open my doors. He can stay with me, and we can hook it up, go see some toys, take him to my spots. I'll start off with Danny LeBlanc, or LeBlanc 116. Super nice guy. We hit it off real well. I think after the whole downfall, I think he texted me. I remember, I have a memory like a freaking elephant. He texted me, "Hey, why did you block me?" This and that, and it went from there. Obviously you can see him and I are real cool. He takes care of me, I take care of him. We call each other regularly, and it's just awesome. I feel like I have a friend, up there that is like one of those, dude, what are you doing this weekend? This and that, But that's how I look at Danny. He's a utter complete professional for everything. I give him a lot of props, and I wish him the best of luck. All right. Second is, I guess, a guy that I was friends with almost when I got into it, and I think his collection started off so small. It was so minuscule. It wasn't even a dot on the radar. And now he's known for he's Mr. Daddy Warbucks Customs. He dishes out the money for the customs, and that would be Ghetto Gypsy. I call him Pietro, whatever you guys want to call it. I'll leave it as a Ghetto Gypsy. Probably the most eccentric individual that reminds me a lot of me, in the sense that we're kind of the same age, and he did a lot of the things that I did as far as when we were younger, clubbing and going out and yada yada. But his collection is enormous. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Any word you want to use at it. It's just nothing can say enough about his collection. The customs that he's had made, by so many great individuals that we have in the community, that we have the honor of having in our community, that actually take the time, to make these customs for us, and we're very grateful. I show my gratitude a lot, So Ghetto Gypsy is right on the spot, man. He's right up there. Obviously, if you see, he's probably my main guy in my legendary legends in my wall. Ghetto Gypsy, you're all right, man, and I pay this forward to you, as a friend. Ghetto's one guy that he'll whatever he ever needs, he knows he can come to me. The next guy, this is a guy I really haven't known him much for too long, but he went over and made a gesture for me that I thought was out of his way, and it came via Ghetto Gypsy, and to me that was a very good gesture. So in my book, he's a gentleman, complete professional in everything he does, and he's a family guy, and I think he's just A1A on the spot. He's probably definitely my top 3, my top 5 for sure. But if I had to have a top, I wish I had more to choose from. But JB6481, a great guy, and not because he tagged me and whatnot. It's just that he made a gesture to me that was just wow. He didn't even know me, and I'm glad that he mentioned about that. A lot of people talk a lot of smack about me, and this, he can't be trusted. This, I don't know why they don't like me. I don't know, maybe it's me, maybe they think I buy people off. Somebody had said to me that I buy people off with figures, or I send free stuff. I don't know, maybe it's my Skype connection. Every time I go on Skype, everybody bitches about my connection. What can I tell you? You know, I don't know what it is, that it's humming, that it's this. I don't know, you know, but JV6481, incredible collection as well. One of the top, probably the top, in the top 5 in the ML community. Incredible collection. Also a custom king. You know, he's a shaker and a mover and a rattler when it comes to customs. He's got all the big shakers working for him, and you know, he commissions a lot of work. So he always comes out with great stuff that I really enjoy viewing. I think it's great the way he does his reviews, the way he shares his customs. I think it's something that we should be very grateful for. Okay, my next guy that I want to put on the list is also a gentleman. He's way on the other side, man, and maybe one day I'll have the pleasure to meet him. I think he's an A1A guy, and I probably one of the first guys that I actually met. I asked him a few questions. This was way back in the beginning, probably March, February maybe, when he did some of his first reviews, and I go by the name, I call him Russ, Chicano, whatever you want to call it, man. That's a Shartimus Prime. The guy's just an A1 guy, you know. He's a little eccentric with the way he does things. I remember back in the day, you know, back in the day, I say back in the day like it was so many years ago, but when he started with the blog, you know, I don't know if you remember, Russ, those days, you know, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, you know, messing around with that effing magnetic Spider-Man, man. I used to trip out when you would throw it up against the refrigerator, man. That was hilarious. It was you, me, maybe 3, 4 other guys, man. We'd stay there just talking about everything and anything, figures, music, whatnot. You know what I mean? So, Shartimus Prime, man. You know, my homage goes out to you. I pay it forward to you because I think you do a great service to this community with your reviews, with the way that you look at things, just your perspective, and how, you know, you always give your opinion. And again, you're a key player in the ML community. So again, I thank you for everything you do. The last guy, you know, there was a few guys that I'll probably give honorable mention because I didn't really have a rapport with them till recently, and you know, maybe it was just a hi, bye, hey, what's up? You got this? Hey, you want to do this? But one guy I want to mention that's actually become a very personal friend of mine, and we've met face to face, we've hung out, and you know, we've broken bread, if I may use that term loosely, is Vega 185. That's Ron. I don't know, you know, you guys should check out his videos. Ron is an individual that has just come up, you know, from one day or the other. He meets me. You know, I'm not gonna tell you because he's very conscientious about things that I say about him. He doesn't even like to be filmed and stuff like that. I'm sorry, Ron, man. I know you're gonna kill me for this, but you know, I'll tell you that right off the bat, you meet him, it's like, you know. But then you get to know him, super. You know what? I'll use the word super sweet guy, man. You know, he is the way he is, but from one day or another, man, his collection just got enormous. Don't ask me why. I don't know if he was male whoring or whatnot. But, you know, his collection just got real big. There was a few of his collections, you know, that he has are just incredible. Some of them have spots of blood on it. I don't know, Ron. You know, I don't really want to say anything. Whatever you guys do out there, you know, that's what you do. But Vega 185, his family, especially his little shorty, he trips me out. I have fun with him all the time. He loves the room that I have, and, you know, very respectful. But again, Vega 185, check that guy out, guys. He's great person, and definitely an up-and-comer. Honorable mentions I want to give because I believe that it's not enough, even though you only have to pay it forward to 5. Honorable mentions are Solid Snake in my pants. Tone, I really wanted to put you in here because I felt that, you know, you and I click really well. We're very similar in a lot of ways. Of course, I don't have the talent that you have with customizing and stuff like that, but I think you and I are, you know, we have the same wavelength. We're family men. You know, first and foremost is our families and our livelihood, and that's why I think you and I click. This is why, you know, I look out for you, and hopefully, you know, everything you do is, you know, it inspires people, and it inspires me. So hopefully, you know, I can commission you for a few things and maybe pick up a few figures, you know, and, you know, when you become big and famous up in Hasbro or Toy Biz, whatever, you know, you remember us little guys, you know. Another honorable mention is, you know, that blonde-haired, inbred. I don't know if you guys ever watched The Monkees, man, but he reminds me of the guy from The Monkees, the blonde-haired guy. And that's Boxing Type X, man. There's not enough good things I can say about this guy. I don't know what happened. I don't even remember when we became friends. But Boxing Type X is just unreal, man. The guy trips me out. We get along so well. We're in the same professions. We're in the medical field. Perhaps that's what it is. Again, I know that I may be going overboard, but that's how I feel. Okay, so that's my pay it forward with those 5 individuals and then the honorable mentions. Okay? El Charrua 101.